G'day, gang. How are we doing? So, we got 2 for 2 in terms of days of streaming, setting a new record on our own pace. But yeah, we've got a little bit of time because we've been off sick the last couple of days. So, without too much further ado, let's crack into it and see how we go. So, we've got another Elden Ring any percent randomizer here. So, yeah, aim of the game once again is to get to the end credits as quickly as possible, and then from there we just have a good time. So, not a lot else to say. It is 4th edition of this stream, so yeah. Let's get it going. So we'll just, oops, delete that one, seeing as that was yesterday's, and start ourselves off with a new. Right. Let's be Mr. Einstein again. Nope. So, see what we got keepsakes for. We got Faith Talisman or Incant Talisman, Dumpies, Rat Jam, Boiled Crab. I feel like I'm just going to take crabs, I think. Alright, carrying Sorcery Sword. Oh. Spear of the Impaler. Hand Axe. Kind of works. Oh. Nope. Ooh, rotten Battle Hammer again. Might actually use it this time. Stat spread's terrible though on Profit. Rusted Anchor. Flail. Sword and Mantis Blade. Stat spread's terrible there. We could just go with the Iron Greatsword. It's a colossal weapon though. Maybe we just go hand axes. Simple, straightforward, stat line's not bad. Stat line's not great on this. There's a lot of mind, a lot of faith, which is not ideal for a strength-based weapon. Could go the Rusted Anchor. It's got good damage spread. 12 Vig, 13 Endurance, so we'd only need 2 Endurance to get to 15. Rusted Anchor, I believe, is a smithing colossal weapon. It is a smithing weapon. And it came in. What is it though? Colossal. No, Great Axe. That's not bad. Maybe we go with the Rusty Anchor. See how things look with that. I don't think I've ever used the Rusted Anchor before, but it is an axe, so they do have good movesets. So let's get going. Good luck, good luck. There. All right. And we're off. Rough and running. Woo! Skip the opening cutscene. Better go fast. Indeed. Alright. See if we can get some sick bow cans. Nope. Let's go. Oh, opening boss is... Radagon. Should have been able to tell from the music. Pretty fair fight, Radagon. It's a little bit weird with his teleporting when he goes into his phase 2 of sorts. Alright. Let's get going. A bit of money. Oh. And let me grab that view. Love it every time. Well, that is a relief to see, because it means that we are not going to see Valiant Gargoyles at any point during this run. Which is the greatest news of all time. Because you can get some really terrible arenas for Gargs. Like some really terrible ones. I think one of my earliest streams of this run, I got Valiant Gargs in Margot's Arena, which is terrible. Like, it's such a narrow arena. Yeah, it was horrendous. Oh, cancel. Nope. Yeah. Bow cancels is basically you can two-hand a bow when you're in midair, and by doing so you actually cancel your fall or your stand-up animation, like your landing animation, and you basically land and you just keep running. Pretty insane tech, saves like fractions of a second. But you gotta go fast on speedrun, right?
To aid you, you need onto the foot. Then summon me. Ah, I bequeath you. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Alright, we're off and running. Woo! Now we got torrent. We're not gonna do too many bow cancels. Hey, look, the shit sword we didn't take to start with. Okay, look, the carrying this sword. No, okay, I can't really make up any good points for it. No, we're just not getting that item. I can't make up any good points for the carrying sorcery sword. It's not great. It's an interesting weapon because it means that you can cast sorceries without actually having a staff. But it's one of those ones where it kind of sits between the two. Like, if you want to cast sorceries, you're better off using a staff. And if you want to do damage with like physical damage, you're better off doing getting a sword kind of thing. So it doesn't really have a great use case, which is a shame. It is a very unique weapon. The other one that the DLC added, which is kind of cool, is the Staff of the Beyond, which acts as both a staff as well as a seal. So like you can cast both sorceries and incants with it, I believe. I've never actually used it, but I remember reading a description of it or something, and it was to that effect. He's stuck. It's not actually worth getting anyway. A tiny trail. That is an interesting weapon because you get money every time you kill someone with it. The Celebrant's Hammer, that is. Oh, field trip. Item, please? May as well put on that talisman. Got nothing better to go in there. Now, do we stick with the rusted hammer, the rusty anchor, or do we switch over to the sickle? Great axe versus great hammer. I think I stick with the anchor. Alright. So, as always, we've got a big running section to start ourselves off with in these runs. So we've got 14 minutes or thereabouts of running to go and collect Dectus halves. It's going to be slightly faster by taking the Celia skip, but we do not know that skip, so we don't take it. But it's not actually that much faster. Like, it ends up being, I don't know, maybe 40 seconds, 50 seconds faster. You got a pickled neck, turtleneck. We got one smithing 1 and a somber 2. Oh. Yeah, a lot more smithing stones. The downside to using this anchor is that it does weigh a lot, so the upgrade costs is going to cost us a fair bit, particularly in early game rooms. So we kind of need to pick up some money at the same time. Sword, I think that's just got, ooh, Starline sword. I don't mind that weapon. It's the weapon that Armsy uses. Oh, we missed the jump, and then we only just got the quit out in time. Alright. That could have been very awkward. Usually you only need to do a single jump, and then the game kind of physics clips you up onto the ledge. But that time, for whatever reason, it decided that it was not going to do it. We went under. Bale's Tyranny. Nope. Some smithing 2s. Hoslow's Pedal Whip. A lot of smithing 2s. Some Sacred Bloody Flesh. Mind if I do? Increases physical damage quite considerably. Right. Get how slow the great axes are. Blessing America. Not a bad emergency heal. So we got all the smithing 2s. We need some smithing 1s. So I'm going to go the right-hand path here around the tree because there are an extra 4 item checks going this way as opposed to going the other way. And you never know, one of those item checks might just be the smithing 1s we need. If we don't get them along this path, it is unlikely we're going to collect them. And we kind of need a couple more in order to effectively fight the first boss. Like, we can do it with a +0, but it's just a whole lot easier with a slightly upgraded weapon. Shield, thin beast bones. Ouch, ouch. Ouch! Fuck. I didn't realize the crab had dropped down from up there. Ouch, 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 ouch. Alright, well, I guess we're going back that way again then. I don't think we need to get the money. It wasn't very much. But that is annoying. So we're going to go to the left side this time, because we got all the item checks from the right side, and they were nothing. Nothing other than death. Ouch, 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 ouch. Should have looked up. I'll learn that one for another time now, hey. Won't die there again. None of that is useful. Oh, the rest it's useful. Alright, we need one more smithing one, baby. And we can at least get it to a +6. Ow. Ow. Oh boy. Please stop lightning shooting, please. Alright, well, Memory of Grace after grabbing this Dectus Heart. Just because old mate's after us and he's angry. Alright. A little bit of time lost with the death, but not too substantial. Not in the end, anyway. Stop getting all the off. Far out. Wow, that was really weird. Godskin Duo, how marvelous. Another boss I'm happy to see out on the open, so we don't have to worry about fighting them along the route. The one that would be really nice to see, though, is Crucible Knight Duo. And we got them in Morgoth's Arena last time. Or one of the recent times. Now, don't screw this jump up this time, Caleb. Fucking hell! I took a slightly different line to avoid literally that happening and I overshot it. Ah. Well, this is oddly reminiscent. Like deja vu. Because we did this exact same thing last time. Except now we got 2 deaths. 2 deaths to our count. Not 1, 2. Can't believe I did that. Cannot believe I did that twice. Once last time, once this time. And like last time, I missed the quit out as well. Gosh. Now I'm in my own head. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Torrent. Torrent! Torrent! Torrent is determined to fuck me this time. I can't believe I do that. Maybe I should just get the grace. I never need the grace. Can't get hit by them because they will literally one-shot me. Can't believe what's happening here. I cannot believe it. Alright, safety grace it is. So disappointing. Ah, look at that. The second I get the grace, land it perfectly. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't like when my time is red. Mass of putrescence. Haven't had great weapon luck this time around. Not compared to last time where we found 2 or 3 great weapons. Alright, no time for the grace. No time! There is no time for this grace! Better not die. We are okay. Grace gamble paid off. And now we need lots of money. We still haven't found that other smithing one either, which is not ideal. Ah, look at that. 3 minutes behind. That is what 3 deaths will do to you. Speaking of, there's our 3rd death added to the counter. Does this have bleed? No, it doesn't. That would be kind of good. I feel like it should have bleed. I mean, look at those big hooks. Hey! Hey! We got our smithing 1s and a somber 4. So we can get a somber 1 and 3, then we can actually upgrade the star line. So no, we don't have any graces. We cannot die there. weapon not worth, or item not worth. Alright. I'm gonna go see Carle quickly, and then I'll sell all my stuff while I'm up there. Just hope the Valiant Gargs doesn't aggro to us. We're not gonna get Beach Merchant. No, piss off. I am not here. There's nobody here, Mr. Gargoyle. You don't need to worry about us. Well, there's the somber one.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carlin.
Brick hammer. I don't think it's worth.
Goodbye.
We do need to sit down because Melanie needs to take us to round table now.
To determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Very let my hand.
Alright. We should be beating the snot out of Margaret right about now. And we haven't even gone to weapon yet. Alright, let's go and quickly get our anchor upgraded a little bit.
You'll no matter loud you.
Upgrade our flasks. It's up to 25. A bit more into strength. Alright, Mr. Scarab, have you got anything useful? Magic grease could be useful. That. You can stop shooting at me for 5 seconds. That would be amazing. Alright. What do we got? First boss. At least it's noble.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must be run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Bonk. Noble's a lot easier to deal with. Probably the one I'm most comfortable with of the two. Alright, clawed back a bit of time there. 40 odd seconds. I don't mind the moveset on this anchor. It really busts if I put like wild strikes or something on it. Just whoosh, 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 whoosh. I eat up, eat up, eat up, eat up, help me, baby.
Gates! Open the gates!
We kill Gostok while we wait for the gate to open.
Step back, you wretch tarnished.
It's actually quite slow without any status effect. Oh, that is so worth. Uh-oh, we've got Angry Bird. Holy schnitzel von Kronskis. I thought I was out of his range. I was not. There's a lot of angry app dogs there, hey? Ah, and great stars. Holy dooly. When it rains, it pours. Ice Rhine and great stars. It's like our last run. Like, exactly. Those are the two exact weapons I had last time. Holy shit. Wowzers. They were very angry. Very, very angry. Alright. Without getting any smithing 3s, I think we're better off using the Ice Rhine hatchet at this point. It's a pustule bird. I really hate those red birds. Their moveset's so much worse than the other birds. That was a very unfriendly Stormveil run through. Fire grease. Alright. We've now at least got Frost. We've got our Anchor if we still need it. We've got Great Stars for Bleed. I think I will stop leveling the Anchor and I'll level the Great Stars instead. They are the same weapon type, the same moveset. It's just the Anchor is strength. It's just that the Great Stars has got Bleed on it at the end of the day. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I hate this boss. Yeah, we are going to die here a couple times. Yeah, I dislike this boss a lot. It was a nice gimmick, it's not a fun boss though. If it was one phase, I could get behind it, but 3 phases just seems so extra. Lingering hitboxes. I rolled that. Where's my frost? Where is my freeze? I hate this boss. Do I have Somber 3s? I think it's just the 4 I've got. Yeah, missing the 3. Can't really put on much different fire, but let's go with a little bit of extra armor. Hope that that helps somewhat, which it won't. Oh, these hitboxes suck. I rolled it, you piece of shit. I hate that move, it's so... Alright, phase 1. We just go again, into phase 2, and then into phase 3. Oh my gosh. Alright. Phase 2. Phase 2 is the tankiest. Pop another crab. We've still got 3 heals left, which hopefully is enough. No! Mm. Ah, thank fuck for that. I really hate that boss. Like, really dislike Skydo Avatar. It's not a fun boss. As I said, if it was just the one phase, or two at most, but having the 3 phases with the middle phase being so damn tanky is just unnecessary. In yeah. I don't know anyone that thinks it's a fast boss. Like, every streamer I watch, it's just slow and annoying and yeah. Like, I get that it's still just a set move set, and I get that most of the moves are exactly the same between phases. But it's just... And yes, I do know that it's a lot faster if you hit the head compared to hitting the body. I understand all of that. It's just so unnecessary. But that's alright. We're past it now. Could have been worse. Could have been gargoyles. At least this one was frostable. Even though I somehow missed my frost in the first fight. That's alright. It's Field Market. Right. So, there's almost a no chance of PBing this run. Not after that fight. But we'll see where it goes. Hey, look! Smithing 4, Scimitar, Ferne. I don't think any of these are worth getting. To be honest. If it was us on the 3, I would have jumped up and down and gotten it, to be honest, but it's a Somber 4, and we've already got one of those sitting in our back pocket. We're waiting for a Somber 3. Lobster. We'll go Talisman. I mean, I'll put it on. Nothing else. I don't have any other options. Smithing Freeze. Alright. Now we can still PB this run. We just got to get gold splits, basically. We got 8 minutes between our gold splits and PB. Yep, just made it. That was a weird jump. Somber 2. Crystal darts, they are useful. Right, there's all of our smithing 3s that we need. Another Somber 4. Some more smithing 3s. No Somber 4, no Somber 3 rather. Check what this item is. Putrid Corpse Ashes. Alright, so with that, Great Stars is going to be better, seeing if we can get it to a +6. Sorry, a +9 rather, with the smithing 3s. And a smithing 4. Random demi-human queen enemy. Is that the boss? No, it's not the boss. There's a I think the boss is Rick. Alright, you're gonna have to get booped. Torrent! My goodness, Torrent just spinning in a little circle there, not going anywhere. Woohoo! Alright. So, back to... Ah, fuck me. Why did you aggro this time, but not last time? I mean, at this point, we may as well have just gone to the graveyard over here. But we're not going to. We'll keep running. Through Raya Lucaria. And then from Raya Lucaria on to Altus. Still need a Somber 3 Smithing 4. Then we'd have a +12 and +4 respectively for the Great Stars and Ice Shrine. Right. Off and running. Do we go check the merchant? Do we go and check the merchant? We're in for a penny, we may as well be in for a pound, so I say we go and check the merchant. Not like we're going to get too much further behind schedule. Oh! So worth. I love that weapon. But we're not going to get it. But I do love that weapon. It has got great damage. I mean, it's a colossal weapon, so they always have great damage. It has got rot build-up, which is fantastic. Like, rot is great. And then, yeah, you couple it with the poise damage that comes from a colossal weapon. And it's a very well-rounded weapon. I love the rotten great staff. I am a rotten great staff enjoyer. I'm not going to get that item. Alright, so we can either use our +10 great stars or a +4 Ice Rhine Hatchet. Which is good. It's nice having both smithing and somber options, particularly when one of them has innate freeze and the other has innate bleed to them. So we've basically got two status effects available to us. And I can use the greases on these. Well, we've got no magic grease. That's very foolish. I do that so often. Just not pay attention to what quick select I'm on. We based on that magic grease. So now we've only got the 3 drawstring fire greases, which last for like 15 seconds, I want to say. They're not very long lived. We're still missing some smithing 4s, so we're going to have to probably take the right-hand path again, unless this item or the next item over here end up being smithing 4s. Do we want to go that or that? I think we go with the Ice Rhine. They're always so funny to boop the bum of those giant ants. Something cathartic about it. Alright, run up the side path again like usual. We can get most of the way up without aggroing anything, so if we can do that, we will. Not aggroing the enemies is best because it then means we can just keep spamming the sprint button. Whereas if you aggro the enemies, it starts consuming your stamina, which in turn then means that you are not able to go as fast. Ipso ergo infacto. And we made it the whole way without aggroing any of the enemies. Except for the ancient hero of Zamor. That's right. One's not too bad. Alright. Keep going up, we'll go find the next merchant. Hey, more magic grease. Don't use them this time, Gov. Silly goose. Alright. Get the items up here. Pair of gold seeds. And then we run all the way up to Hermit Merchant and his grace. And then we head back, grab the smithing bell bearing to grab the remaining 4s we need, because, as always, we did not get enough smithing 4s, resulting in needing to take this little detour to get the smithing bell bearing from the abandoned cave. Ooh. But we do have a somber 5 now, so maybe we hold off on getting the bell bearing. We just do it with the ice run hatchet. Particularly if we can get a somber 6 from this merchant up here, which is very possible. It is very possible that this guy sells a somber 6. He does not. He does have RKR though. They're cheap as. Do we get the bell bearing? Or do we just go back to RTH? I'm just going to go back to round table. I'm going to do it with a somber, with a +5 ice run. Hello?
Those of a chat find them well.
3, 4, 5. We'll just put as much into this as we can. And we can sell all the extra stuff. Sell off all these extra weapons. We don't get ourselves confuzzled. And then we can put RKR. What's that do? I'm just going to keep it at standard. Alright, let's go with a somber 5 ice rhine hatchet and kick DTS's ass. That's our plan. Could really do with some more armor, but that's right. Mainly chest armor, because we have nothing. Like we've got a little dressy dress on. That's it. No chest armor. ask and you shall receive, I suppose. This item's not worth, but it's a tiny minor detour. There is a bird as an enemy here, so hopefully he doesn't aggro to us. Most probably definitely will. There he goes. We will do a quit out up ahead before we take on the boss, DTS, rather DTS's replacement, just to get rid of this bird. Because otherwise there's a decent chance, like there's a high likelihood that he's going to end up in the boss fight with us, which would be annoying. Alright, let's go. First try boss. Good boss too. A nice first try boss, that's what we want. That is very first tryable, but I'm going to switch over to the Great Stars because it's going to micro stagger him. And what was that lingering hitbox? Oh, we are overloaded. Alright. We were heavy loaded. Alright, that explains what happened there. Trying to work out why I got hit by that ground slam. We should never get hit by it. Woohoo! Gold split, baby! Why did we gold split it? Because we didn't go and get the bell bearing. Ah, that's special. Alright, let's go. I think we just keep going with the setup, to be honest. I don't think we go get the bell bearing now. Let's just give ourselves 30 odd health and then pump a bit more into strength. Alright, and then let's go and take on Radahn. Stake skip time. Hopefully it's nice again. Jump. Jump. Too early. Nope. Yeah. Too early with the second jump. We're gonna go jump and jump. Wait for the camera basically to change angle slightly. I think. I'm so not consistent with this skip. No, missed it again. I don't know why we missed it that time though. Maybe my angle's too sharp. What? Why are we dying there? That was right. That was correct. That was the jump. I hate this skip. Let's try the other direction. No. Still not jumping past the death plane, apparently. Because I don't understand why. I feel like I do the same thing when I get it right versus when I get it wrong. Like, I don't understand what I'm doing differently compared to when I do get this skip. I just really don't understand the difference. Like, it's got nothing to do with the load because I'm on torrent. Ah, that's not it either. And there hasn't been an update or anything like that. Yeah. So, why are we not jumping and getting our skip here? Instead, we just die. No. So, this is the stupid thing, because, like, when I get it, I just get it first time, and I don't know what I do differently. But then when I don't get it, I spend so much time doing it, that I may as well have just run all the way down and gone across the Great Bridge, and it would have been quicker. There we go. Like, that's what I mean. I don't understand what was different about that one compared to, like, the 9 previous to it. Like, I feel like the jump timing was the same. I feel like everything was the same, except for the fact that somehow that time it landed. I don't know. Maybe I was jumping too late on the other ones. Who knows? Like, who knows? Genuinely. All of that wasted the time that we had made up by gold splitting the last. Let's do that, not flask. Well, there's a somber 6. We'll take that. All right. Grab our last friend. One. And this should be the second one done. All right. So that was not the best. That whole stake skip situation. Given how smooth we were running before that, and then the stake skip happened, and it just went to shit. Or rather, the stake skip didn't happen, and it went. That's what happened. That's what really happened. If we had have gotten the stake skip the first try like we did last time, we actually would have had a pretty decent pace through there. That 1 point of stam we put in would have been enough to get us from being overloaded. Alright, so we are still missing a bunch of smithing 4s, but as long as we keep getting the somber stones, I don't think we really go back and get it. It's just going to cost us a bunch of time to go and fetch. So we'll see how we go though. We might need it. It does have RKR on it, plus the grease it and bleed, so. And for all its amazingness, the Ice Run hatchet does have some very short range to it, which is, in my opinion, its biggest downside. I love its moveset. It's got a great moveset. It's got great frost, but the range, that's what really does it for me. Right. No baby jump this time, so we can actually hop ourselves across the rooftop. That's a lot of money. I don't even go bother getting that up. Nah, who am I kidding? It could be the smithing 4s we need. It's not going to be, but it could be. Yeah, dumplings. I should have just not gone and gotten it. I wasn't going to get it. Wow, that's a lot of Somber 7s now. Grab this item. It's got blue tails. It could be something useful. Probably isn't. Money's not used. Okay. That is very unuseful. Alright, now, question is, do we go back and upgrade with the 6 and 7? I think we do. We don't have 5s either, so there's not really much point going. Can't push it very far, whereas we can go to +7 with the ice run. Alright, let's go upgrade to +7, kill Goldfroy, and then yeah, go from there. We'll level up before we go and do the upgrades, just because we're at the Grace now. We can't do this in... Only got to do 2 level ups. There should be plenty. We don't have to buy any stones.
Oh, I didn't. I'll be doing much. Just lay out.
Strengthen 6, 7. Thank you. Alright, West Capital Rampart. Round we go to Goldfroy. See if we can pick up a bit of time here. Something like an avatar, that would be fantastic. Just a normal, everyday Erdtree avatar. Golden arrows. One day, when I kill that enemy, it's going to be something useful. One day. Until that day happens, I'm just going to keep going for it, hoping that... Ah, shit. I'm going to have to kill this dude. Oh, shit! That was a lot of damage. I got hit by every single one of the scatter shot. Wow, that was damage and a half. Woohoo! All right. So note to self, we got to Hoarfrost stomp them or something, because that was oofy, owie, ouch. That was a lot of damage in one shot too. If we get one shot again, maybe we'll take the bottom route rather than the upper route. Just run past him this time, hey? Oops, we're just going to quit out there. Safe than sorry. Because if we die again, that's like unforgivable. Ah, Maggie. Right, this should be death. And it is death. Almost death. Stop sprinting while we get up the branch a little bit. Because I have done it. It wasn't in Landell, it was in Ashton Capital. I accidentally was sprinting there, and I sprinted myself off the edge. Which is one of the worst things I've ever done. Because naturally, I didn't get any graces in the Ashton Capital. I ran straight to that, like literally that boss fight. Yeah, we'll just keep going. We've got 7 heals still. Only a single phase boss. 7 heals should be enough. Famous last words, hey? At least we got the grace in case we do die. I can't see nothing, so it's probably something that summons. Oh, it's Midra. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm due a stagger. Sure of it. Hey, I outranged that.
The throne is stained by my curse. Such shedding I cannot bear. Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Ah, shit. Right, we should get in with freeze in a half second. Alright. Perfect. Little bit of lost time, but Midra is he's got a very, very high health pool. He's actually, I believe, and I could be wrong in this, but I believe Midra actually has the highest health pool in the DLC. I think he's got more health than even Promised Consort Radahn does, which is that's a lot of health to get through. And like my chips weren't bad, like I was doing alright chips, but it was just taking time. Taking time. Alright. Yes. 35, 20, and then just more strength. Alright, back to Avenue Balcony, and now we start running all the way through to Fire Giant. The longest... Well, it's not actually the longest run. I mean, the early run for Dectus is longer, but it's the longest continuous run. Or it would be if it weren't for the Spirit Springs that Matt put into the randomizer. And normally this run is 10 minutes long of just continuous running. No warping, no graces, just running. With the randomizer, there are 2 Spirit Springs that you have the option to turn on in mountain tops. One takes you from the Zamor Ruined City up to the Hero's Grave, and the other takes you from the Hero's Grave basically up to Fire Giant's Arena. So instead of having a run for 10 minutes, you take 2 Spirit Springs and you're there in 5. 3, I think is the difference, yeah. Somber 5. So what I'm needing is a Somber 8 and a Somber 9, and then we've got the Ice Run Hatchet basically to max stats for the rest of the run. Pretty good. I still haven't got the Smithing 4s, or the Smithing 5s, so, or 6s for that matter, so our, Great Stars is just going to have to do without this time around. And we will just go with our Ice Run at this point. Alright, so, Long Bridge. Fortunately, we're able to use Torrent on it now. Another nice addition of the randomizer is that you can use Torrent on this bridge. Slows that walking section down. There's not really any enemies that you got to be worrying about. We may as well pop a Rune Arc, get that extra 5% health. Take those off, seeing as we can't use them with our Ice Run. We can only use them with the Great Stars, which we've effectively shelved at this point. Now, that's a bear up there, so we're not going to go get that item. Much as it might be useful. Not worth taking on a Rune Bear. Not without having any graces along the way. How are we doing time-wise? 1:28 is still our best possible time. 1:28.20. So probably not going to PB, seeing as our PB is 1:28.50. So to beat our PB, we'd have to gold split everything from this point onwards. And we haven't been doing that. Keep running up. We're going to get through Dectus, the rolled lift in a second. Run past whatever the boss replacing BBK is. And when I say run through, I'm just going to run around the outside of him. One of the Death Knights. It's actually the one I like more, the long-hafted one. The Twin Axe one, it's not... I just find his moveset a little bit weirder. It's like Promise Consort Radahn on a number of the moves, but just... timing is just a little bit different. So, I like the long-halved one better. Even though he does alternate between fast and slow sweeping shots, but at least you can roll through most of them. But they're another boss that's just like a backstab loop, essentially. I'm going to grab the Grace just in case I do want to come back and get the bell bearings. I doubt I will, but I'm just going to grab it. It takes me extra half second to grab it. I mean, it's more than a half second. It's probably like 3 seconds, 5 seconds sort of thing. It's not that big a time addition. Not compared to not having it if I did want to go back and get the Grace. So that was the hero's grave. Now we just jump across. We run up to past the hand and bird fights in vanilla. Still hoping for a Somber 8 and a Somber 9. Then we'd be able to get the ice run up a little higher. At the end of the day, it's not going to be too... I mean, it does make a difference, but it's not going to be... +7's more than enough to get us to the end of the game at this point. Alright. Final item, grab the Grace, and then up into Fire Giant we go. Raise gauntlets. Mr. Imp, you can get stuffed, please. I can't see a boss there, which means it's probably one that summons in. So I'm thinking an ulcerated tree spirit. Oh no, there we go. Ah, it's the Beastman. Vol.4 duo. See if we can aggro just the one. Nope. And this is why I hate this fight, because the two of them that should be the cleaver done. Would you stop? I think at this point it's going to be quicker just to fight him on Torrent. Faster on Torrent. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Stagger. Alright. Died. There we go. Woo! Blasphemous Blade. Alright. Our PB is officially out of range. As a result of those beastmen, particularly the nasty one, who decided that it would be fun to keep bolting the throwing one. We bolt this way, we bolt that way, we bolt every way except what's me. Which is understandable. I understand why they want to run away, but still. Would be nice if they just stood there, let me beat the shit out of them, and we carried on with our life. Mind you, in saying that, I have had that happen a couple times where an enemy AI has bugged out weirdly, and they've just literally just done nothing. They've just sat there, and I've been able to beat the shit out of them. Let's go with Dex. Time to commit the cardinal sin.
This world and death are you to commit.
Alright, we're in the home straight. We have got Godskin Duo, Malekith, Gideon, Horaloo, and Radabeast to go. 5 bosses. With a sum total of 2 graces through the rest of this run. 3 graces. That's all we take. 4. Okay, there's a couple. Oh, I do that every time. I'm spamming the A button, X on a PlayStation controller, spamming it to get through faster, and I kind of forget that when the cutscene ends and it spawns me in, that A button without a direction just ends up backstepping, which is very awkward because then you die. Alright, well that's all the 6s we need. We don't have the 5s though, and we don't have the 4s, so it's not really much use to me. But we've got them. That item's not going to be anything. And then I can guarantee almost that this item over here is not going to be anything either. Run away! The Banished Knights are cracked. They're my second least favourite knight. Least favourite is the Fire Knights from Mesper's Castle. Second least favourite knights though are the Banished Knights, because they are just genuinely cracked. Lots of money. Really don't know what was still aggroed to me. Newman's Rune. Vanilla, that gets you an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, so filling that. Well, it's an Ancient Dragon, that's there normally. What? Glass shards, I'm rich! Now stand back quickly. That's not worth grabbing. Also not going to be worth. Yeah, Smithing 6, not bad. Not useful, but not bad. I am going to grab the Somber Bell Bearing here, because this is the one that I believe gives me my 8s and 9s. Which at this stage we do not yet have. You jump that way, I'll jump this. Alright. So I'm going to grab the Sneaky Grace further through. And the reason I'm going to grab that Grace rather than this one is because I'm going to go and upgrade my weapon. I'm going to go buy the 8s and... Oh, no, I can't because I don't have any money. Oh, but we've got lots of money we can sell. We'd have to go to Carle first, though. That's a... We're just going to kill this assassin. No, it's not an assassin. It's, That's, not Esgar, it's, Gary. Necromancer Garricus. Which is a not unfun fight. No, we've got to rest, obviously. And why can't I travel? Alright, go see Carle. It's the quickest merchant to sell at. Then we go to RTH to go and upgrade our weapon.
Well, you're
We need a lot of money.
goodbye for now.
So we've got to buy an 8 and a 9, which are both rather expensive. Smithing 5s. I think that's all the 5s and 6s we need. We're just missing a 4. What did he have? Oh, that's useful. I'm going to take that as well, just in case. Ah, it's not the 9s. Ah, Iron Balls was in the shop, and we didn't get it. That's rather funny. That's funny. Teach me for not checking the shop at any stage. Not having the 9 for sale there, I don't know why I thought that the 9 was for sale there.
You're up.
I'm not going to get the balls at this stage. We might if we need something that's got even higher poise, but I'm going to stick with the hand axe for now. More dex and then more strength, I suppose. Ah, that wasn't too bad. It just takes a very long time to die. Alright, we heal. And now we go and do bird skip. Split. That's right. Alright, so after this, we'll do bird skip to get round the rest of Farum Azula real quick. And after that, do we get... I think we'll get the Beside the Great Bridge Grace, but we won't TP away from there. We will get this Grace here, just because bird skip can go wrong. And if it does go wrong, we don't want to have to redo that entire section we just done. All right, up we go, and uppies. Not a lot we can do on elevators at the moment, to be honest. Nailed it. Up we go. So I found the key for that one is just don't sprint. Just use your normal run. If you sprint, you are way more likely to overjump and then slide off. But if you just do a normal run, then you actually stay on the ledge a lot nicer. The only one I do sprint for is the last jump, just to get enough of a... We almost fell off there, fell through the cracks there, which would have been horrendous. Alright, safety grace, just because it's a double fight. By double, I mean it's 2 phases. We've got both the first phase and second phase of Malekith, so Beast Clergyman followed by Malekith the Blackblade. Or rather, their replacements. What have we got up here as the DTS replacement? It's a Nutso Birdo. Hey, Wild Strikes. Fucking bird. Alright. I feel like we had one of these last time around. But this is the one from Celia Tunnel. Because it's the sleeping one. Just run for this one, and then for the last one we do a running jump. Three R1s into the riposte. Oops. Teleport riposting. Two and three. What? Alright, that's phase 1. What do we got for phase 2? Ah! Another one! I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Is this the fully grown one? No. Oops. The only downside to these is that they cannot be frozen or bled, so... Ow. Whoa! That move happens so infrequently, I kind of forget it can happen. That's twice now that he's landed that tail on me. Stagger. Alright. This is taking a while, but is not... No! That's bullshit! Oh, that's so horseshit. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Donk, donk, dolp. Alright. Well, it was bound to happen dying during a boss fight. Had to happen at some stage. I wish it hadn't happened, don't get me wrong, but it was bound to happen. Guess we just go back and do it all over again, eh? No stamina to do the R1, so we'll just take the riposte. Weird, got caught inside his hitbox. Alright, so we got one down. Time for the second one. Ah, it's the second thing. Stagger. Just wastes all my poise I'd built up. Ah, too late. Oh, you're fucking... He never follows up that quick. I had time to get a heal off. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should just go get the iron balls. It's a strike weapon. I don't even know if I've got any money to go and get them. We go sell something. Some. I don't even remember how much they were.
Oh, snap.
Sell. Oh, that's right, I bought that to put on. Bought the raptor blades to put on, which have got more jumping damage, and then just never put them on. Good job, governor. Can't believe I died twice. Twice to that same falling star beast. At least it was different moves, but could have probably put RKR on these, but oh well. Alright. Now these do have strike damage, so they should be more damage to the falling star beast. So he's hoping, hey? Hate that bird. The bird on its own wasn't enough for this game, so they decided, let's make it even more cracked and let's give him a bird with stabbies on his feet. No, don't do that move. What's just my roll timing there? What was that? What on earth was that roll timing? I was so confident I should have had a stagger there too. 3 jumping R2s plus some R1s. Sure, unless this guy's got 120 poise, which would need 4 jumping R2s. Embarrassing. 14 deaths, and now we are 8-9 minutes behind PB. Alright. Let's go, you. Oh my gosh. That's dead. Oh, I'm trying to go too fast. I'm just not playing it safe enough. I'm just going, must get hit, must get hit, must get hit. And I need to just slow down a sec. Slow it down just a little bit. That's all we gotta do. Slow it down just a fraction. Like that second fight was probably perfect timing wise. But What? His feet have got a hitbox? I didn't realise his feet in that jump move had a hitbox. I disagree. Alright. I don't know how we survived that. Yep. Alright, finally. That's a lot of time wasted on something that was actually a straightforward fight. Like, we were 10 minutes behind going into the fight. Like, we were pretty much on track. And then the first attempt, we were on track as well. And then it just went shit face from there, hey? Alright. Let's see if we can save this and get it done in under the 2-hour mark again. Because so far, it's not been too great. We've had some bad time losses. We had a bad time loss on Fire Giant, and not Fire Giant, on Godskins with setting ourselves 3 minutes back there. Really bad time loss on Malekith, just for whatever reason, just forgot how to fight the Falling Star Beasts consistently. And we get 1, 2, 3 combo. But that's right, that's behind us now, so let's just get ourselves to the top here. We'll go fight Gideon's boss. We can grease the balls at any rate, so now after buying those things to put into our flask, our physic, did we use them? Nope.
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I command your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Mary has high hopes for us. We continue to strive unto eternity.
Alright. No, I didn't actually want to take the post. I was meaning to just do a normal R1. Well, that at least was pretty straightforward. Didn't gain us any time back because I think in my PB that was like Rick or something like that. Or an avatar maybe. Something like that. Something that just stood there basically and took the punishment. Alright. 2 fights left, 4 enemies to kill. We got 1 crab and then all of our fleshies still, so... Ah, a summon 9. Do we go back and level it? Probably not worth. Alright. Let's get it going. 2 fights left. This is one of our big time saves against PB. Potential time saves. Can't see because the axe is in the way. I can't see anyway. Hopefully, oh, it's a duo. I was going to say, hopefully not a duo fight, but it's pumpkin duo, so it's not so bad. Alright, let's see if we can Hoarfrost stomp them both. Ouchie. Am I cheesing them? Yes. Am I ashamed about it? Not in the slightest. Never sure on the range on that hammer. Alright. Phase 2, what do we got? Ah, just a single Crucible Knight. This is okay. This is very manageable. Just a single Crucible Knight. I wasn't actually meaning to do that, but I'll... Hee. Last heal. Oops, no mana. No. Whooshes. That was almost bad. 2-minute save there. Which says if it's going to make any difference whatsoever. Alright. Let's go. Final boss. Hopefully not anything too terrible. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Phase 1 is... Eh. Um... I'm not sure exactly what we were getting hit by there, but anyway. Like, I know what I was getting... I should rephrase that. I know what I was getting hit by. I just don't necessarily think it was right. Alright. We got shield pokey strats this time, so it should be much easier. So, let's try that again. So, we got 12 minutes till the 2-hour mark. Didn't get the second change out, but that's right. Hey! It's a golem! It's a very ouchy golem! Holy! What is going on with my dodges right now, hey? What the hell was that? Oh! No hitboxes, no dodges, no nothing. Just dying. Just die, 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 die. Alright. Well, I guess we kill Rykard again. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Ah, why did we die the Guardian Golem? Right. Guardian Golem, I'm coming to get you. Yeah, and this time, don't get hit, straight into a stagger. This is how it always is. Like, it's just that first stagger we just fucked up. You do this, you go 1, 2. And this will be dead. Can't believe we died to Guardian Golem. Right, so just a casual 24 minutes behind our PB. Just casually, but that's it. Under 2 hours again, even if it was a terrible final run through to the end.
The fallen leaves
But yeah.
tell a story.
Right, so where did we go wrong? Where did this one go so terribly wrong? So we went wrong early with the Dectus halves. We had 1 death to the crab going towards the fort height, and then 2 deaths falling off the freaking branch, or missing the branch going to Fort Faroth. Then what else do we have? Margaret was fine. Godric was slow, very slow, because it was the sunflower. So we had a death plus it took us a bit to get there. Then where did we go? Godskin Duo, we were slow there because we went to go and upgrade and we didn't have the mats for it. We ran around. Anyway, that one wasn't ideal. Plus the fight wasn't too fast. Then Malekith was our big time loss, where we had the 2 falling star beasts and just forgot how to fight them. So yeah, that's it. All in all, not a perfect run by any stretch. But yeah, if we cut out those deaths on Dectus halves, Radahn we lost time because of the stake skip, so if I can get that more consistent, and then yeah, cut out the deaths against falling star beasts. But mind you, I don't think I've ever had a situation where I had a 2-phase boss and the first phase and the second phase were the same boss. Like it was Falling Star Beast phase 1 and then a different Falling Star Beast for phase 2. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this one. I guess that's about it. So thanks for joining me, those that did join. Yeah, glad to have you along, and I guess I will see you guys whenever I next happen to be jumping on to do a stream, whether that is Elden Ring or I'm gonna try to do a little bit of first time blind playthroughs. I've got Star Wars Outlaw is the game I've got lined up for that. I just gotta find a time to do it. Probably going to be in 2-hour windows. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, that's it for today on this stream anyway. So I wish you guys well. Good luck, stay safe, and happy gaming. Cheers all. Bye.